Millions of soldiers participated in World War I. For many of them, the most pervasive enemy was not a bullet or bayonet. Instead, it was pathogenic microbes causing infectious diseases like typhus and typhoid fever. And that is a unique feature of World War I. For many armies, deaths due to diseases surpass those from direct military actions. Trench warfare was very common. However, they created an epidemiological nightmare. They were often quite narrow and overcrowded. Soldiers had to live and fight within them for weeks or even months. Also, trenches were often highly wet and muddy. There was virtually no sanitation there. Latrines were rudimentary or even absent. Human waste accumulated within close quarters. Access to clean water was extremely limited. Soldiers had to use dirty water in shell holes to drink or wash themselves. For typhus fever, the body louse was a vector of death. In fact, lice were the ever-present residents of the trenches. They were everywhere and on everybody. Typhus fever is caused by the bacterium Rickettsia prowazekii. The bacteria reside in the feces of an infected louse. The soldier's skin were the flourishing platform for the lice to feed and poop. You could often see soldiers plagued by constant itching due to louse bites. This could rub the infected fecal matter into their skin wounds. Also, the fecal particle could be inhaled, so the bacteria could make it to enter the bloodstream and cause infection. The symptoms were brutal: high fever, severe headaches, muscle pain, and a distinctive rash, often leading to delirium, gangrene, and a high mortality rate. Typhoid fever was another nightmare. It was caused by the bacterium Salmonella enterica cerevisiae. Its primary mode of transmission was the fecal-oral route. Bacteria reside in the feces of soldiers. A severe lack of hygiene could simply transfer them into food and water sources. So soldiers living in trenches could simply get infected. The disease had brutal symptoms: a prolonged fever, fatigue, abdominal pain, and often a distinctive rose spot rash. Severe cases could even lead to intestinal hemorrhages and perforation, which were frequently fatal. Unlike for typhus, vaccination for typhoid fever became available during the war. This highly reduced the number of incidences and mortality. Anyway, I hope no war ever happens in the future and humans live together in peace.